Alright, so what's going on, guys? This is Wade, and today we've got another little update video for you of my RuneScape character. I am lagging out right now, as you can see. I don't know really what's going on, but yeah, I am currently doing a Slayer task of killing. It started off as about 120 something demons, abyssal demons. I'm not sure, but yeah, so I'm just working my way through these. I've got about 90 odd to go, and I'm working my Slayer up, basically. As you can see here, I've got a few stats up. I've got my fletching up to 60, but mainly that's really the only skill I've done, and I've been all I've been doing is combat, really. I got myself up to 70 attack to get myself a little whip, and well, I got my strength up to 75 first, and then got my attack up to 70 so I can use a little whip. And right now I am just training defense. So that is my phone. And now I'm just training defense. I've literally just started training defense to get my defense up to 60. I'm only aiming for 60 at the moment, just to wear dragon armor, but in the end it will task I'm having is to get 65 defense, because that is a quest requirement for the King's Ransom quest, which you need to do to get these two prayers. You need 65 defense to start the quest, and you need 70 defense to actually use piety. Okay, I'm lagging out again. For those of you who don't know, I think this time I'm actually going to get a log out. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just. Alright, so let's hope we don't lag the fuck out again. So yeah, I've been camping Slayer tasks. I've done a lot of demons and trolls and rock crabs. I haven't had any tasks for rock crabs, but I've been killing a lot of rock crabs, obviously, for my attack and strength. I trained up a little bit of magic. That's where the fletching came into it. I wanted to get my fletching up to 60, and I just thought, fuck it, I'll just alchol the bows. Lost money, but YOLO. Oh dear. But yeah, so I brought my dragon sim in case I got bored of defense and decided to want to carry on training strength, but no, I'm hitting relatively high with defense, so I'm happy enough. And for those of you who are thinking, why the fuck would you pick up this gold? There's only like 40 gold each. Well, it's just a habit I've always done, and especially in Slayer tasks where you have to kill like 100 or something. When I was doing my troll Slayer tasks, they dropped quite frequent gold, and the other people that were there weren't picking up the gold, and I did. I think it was the trolls anyway. It might have been some pyre fiends or something, but there's some other dudes there that weren't picking up the gold. I wouldn't pick up theirs because that's really beggy, but I picked up on mine, and I made like 10-11k or something off the 140, 50 or I think it was pyre fiends now. I made like 11-12k, and I thought, yeah, it's not much money, but it's better than nothing, like considering what you're killing doesn't actually give any decent drops. I got a lot of fire rune drops off them, but like considering you're not actually getting anything worth any money as drops, you might as well just take the cash. And yeah, it's not much, but like it's better than nothing. And by the way, I'm using trout because I'm actually nearly out of lobsters and sharks, and I can't be bothered to go and buy more, and I've got a fuck ton of trout. Well, I did have a fuck ton of trout, so that's why I've moved on to using trouts, but which are really bad as a source of food because they heal fuck all. And now that I've got quite high hit points, it's just they're almost not worth it. But you have to eat like 5 just to heal back up to half health if you get quite low. That is another task of mine though, in the end, is to get 70 defense so that I can wear barrows and get myself a Guthans set, so that I can do Slayer tasks like this and not actually have to be Slayer 41. But so you can do tasks like this and not have to bother with bringing much food. You can just bring sort of like 3 or 4 lobsters, and that'd be fine as like an emergency. Because for those of you who don't know, if you're wearing full Guthans, so helm, body, legs, and spear, there's a special hit, so that it's sort of like a rune crossbow special spec hit. So you don't choose when it hits, but it's sort of random. I think the Guthan's spec hit is a bit more frequent than the rune crossbow. But anyway, the spec hit basically I think it just heals you the amount that you hit. So say you hit 25 when its spec hits, it heals you by that number. So right now, if I had 70 defense and 4 Guthans, I'd just whack it on, and for 3 or 4 kills, just rack up a few spec hits and then just get back to full health without having to bother with any food. And that's really helpful, because it means you don't have to bother lugging around all this food and eating and all that shit. So that is a task of mine, but I won't be getting 70 defense for a long time, I assume. But never mind. I have been questing a lot. I'm up to 121 quest points. I'm pretty happy with that. One sec. Yeah. Ooh, missed the coins. I have... Oh, I do need to eat, actually. That would be embarrassing, dying at lesser demons. Especially carrying... I suppose not that much wealth, but as you can see, I've got up to adamant gloves now. But yeah, so 121 quest points. I've been questing a lot. I am aiming for, in the overall, max quest points, but for now 175, so I can finish off Recipe for Disaster. But there's also a few other requirements I need to get before I can finish off Recipe for Disaster, such as 70 cooking, 48 I think it is agility, and I need to do the Desert Treasure quest, which is there. I'll go through that in a sec. 1 minute. Oh, that's an eat right there. You see what I mean about them healing fuck all? It's just almost not worth it. I tell you what, I'll get 46 defense and then we'll pop out to check up on the quests. So yeah, I am hamming through it. I've got a lot of quests done, a lot of like good quests and long quests and shit out the way. Still haven't done Shield of Arav. Boring as hell quest. I'll get around to it eventually, but what I'll do is I'll get one of my mates and we'll do Shield of Arav followed by Hero's Quest straight away, so it gets them both out of the way. That's the 2 quests that you need to have other people with you to do done and shit, so just to make it easier basically. But yeah, so I thought that last demon would have got me 46. Oh, I have got 46. Oh, there it goes. 46 defense. Finally, I'm combat level 82, so I don't have to left click these fuckers anymore. I can just click them like that. That is actually quite a big thing. That really pisses me off when you have to left click. But yeah, so we'll just take a step outside after this, so we don't get bothered by demons. I have no prayer points. I forgot to prayer up. Never mind. The 45 prayer, I think, if my memory serves me correctly, came from... because obviously I was 43 prayer and I was planning on keeping it like that, because to begin with I was planning on keeping combat level low and I was being a bit of a range pure, but now I've thought, you know what, fuck it, don't care anymore. 45 defense pure for a while, and then we're just going full blown main type shit. So I will be getting 52 prayer soonish, and when it comes to the time to do King's Ransom, it'll probably be one of the last quests I do. That's when I'll be thinking about getting my prayer up to 60, 70 type area. But yeah, so quests. I need to do Desert Treasure. That isn't. I do actually like this quest, but I've still got to get 50 fire making. That won't take long. 53 thieving. Thieving. I've never liked thieving, but that shouldn't take too long. And then Temple of the Ikov. That's not too bad a quest. That's where you got to side with Lucy and all that shit, isn't it? And Troll Stronghold, I think that's a relatively easy quest. So yeah, I'll probably do Desert Treasure relatively soon. But as for Recipe for Disaster, I have done 6 out of 8 of the subquests. Is it 8? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've done... Oh, it says it there. My bad. I've done 6 out of 8 of the sub-quests. The one for Ceramic Vase, I need to start the Legends quest. I don't know if you can just start the Legends quest without having all the other requirements for it, but some of the requirements like Heroes quest and all that, so I'm not sure. But, and then the other one being the Monkey, you need 70 cooking and that 48 agility. And then once you've done these subquests to actually kill the Kalina-romancer, or whatever he's called, you need to have the 175 quest points, which I do not have, and you need to have done Desert Treasure and Horror from the Deep. I've done Horror from the Deep, hence the prayer book. Where is my quest list? Horror from the Deep. I've actually always liked Horror from the Deep. That's quite a fun quest. I like those. I like the Dagonoth or whatever they're called. But yeah, so I've got through quite a few quests. I can't actually remember what quest it was that gave me prayer XP, because I haven't trained prayer since I've got 43, and then some quests got me to 45, but I cannot remember what one. Never mind. But yeah, so 121 quest points. What I'm thinking about doing is setting it up so that I get, so when I'm on 174 quest points, I will do that. So then doing this subquest will get me the 175, so I can then do the final subquest and then follow it up by straight away by killing the Kalina-romancer to finish off the Recipe for Disaster and getting my motherfucking Barrows gloves. But for now I will have to settle for adamant gloves. I might a bit later actually go and see if I can just start the Legends quest now and not have to do all of this, even though these 3 are quests I'm actually intending on doing relatively soon, especially Family Crest. I need to get 1 more magic level and then I can deal with that. Shelob Village, that's just an easy quest, and Underground Pass, that is a long quest if I remember correctly. And I don't know if you can just start it anyway. We'll see. But anyway, that will do for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.